Hey guys, thanks for listening to Paranormal XL. This is Gigi. Just wanted to give you guys something extra, so here's the interview I did with Dennis Hagan of Toledo Spirit Hunters. Hope you enjoy, and remember, don't yuck someone else's yum, ever! So we are here today with Dennis Hagan of Toledo Spirit Hunters. Welcome.
Yeah, hey. Glad to be on.
So how long have you been investigating?
I've been investigating for about 3 years.
Okay. Nice. Now, have you always done it with, like, a crew or a group, or did you do, like, your separate thing?
I started out with the team and then broke off and started my own team.
Okay, right on. So, how many do you do, like, a month?
It can vary.
Yeah.
I mean, it varies on activity here in Toledo.
Right.
I'm not the only team in Toledo. There are multiple teams, so.
I know how that goes.
Yeah. So, so I'll do, I'll investigate, and then sometimes I'll concentrate on my haunted items. On my collection of haunted items. I will do live investigations on my day off from work when I'm not working so much.
Oh, sure. I know exactly how that goes. Trying to find the time.
Yep. Cost of living sucks.
It sure does. Now, do you do more investigations, or do you do more like huntings?
I do a little bit of everything.
That's pretty much what we do too, just depending on what people are after.
Yeah.
I did have a question, actually, because I ran into it here in Ionia, Michigan, where I'm out of, where I was just, like, kind of putting feelers out, because we haven't lived here very long, of haunted locations and whatnot, because it is a known town for that. Well, I had another paranormal investigative group, like, jump down my throat, and I didn't even come out and say I was with a group or anything. Have you ever experienced that?
I've had my feuds with other people, other teams, but you just got to keep going.
Right. It threw me off guard for sure, because I was like, whoa, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah. I can tell you this field is a gang warfare.
I've noticed that, actually, just from even being on the Facebook pages and seeing how people are. I've noticed the para-unity thing's a big thing now, which is great. I didn't realize it was such a big problem with the paranormal community.
Yeah, it's a gang warfare. And 90% of it is because of the TV shows.
That makes sense.
Every team wants to be famous. Every team wants to be signed by a network. Every team wants to,
How do you feel about that? Like, do you think that they'd lose their, I don't know, like their passion for it?
I really don't think they lost their passion. I just think that sometimes fame can get to can get to someone's head, and then, they steer the wrong way. But I'm not going to knock any of them who are out there.
Oh, right. That's great.
I like Amy Bruni. I like Adam Berry. I like Katrina. I like, everyone that's, Zach. I think he's cool. I mean.
Oh, for sure.
They
all had to start from somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't really, not going to knock them. So.
Right.
But.
How many members do you have in your current group?
We have 4.
4?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you like having 4? Do you sometimes wish it had more or less, or?
4 is a good number to have.
Okay.
Especially when you're sort of like investigating little places, household, residentials.
So, yeah.
You don't want a big team where, the bigger the team, the less activity. The lesser the team, the more activity. So.
Right. Yeah, we actually have our first residential investigation coming up.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
What's the craziest location that you and your team have ever investigated?
I can't say me and my team. The craziest place I've ever investigated, I would say Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Okay. Lots of activity there?
Oh, yeah. I caught a disembodied voice up on the 5th floor in 502. My first disembodied voice. It was a female. I even got the video on YouTube. All you got to do is go to our team YouTube page. You'll see it. Just watch it. You'll hear it clear as day. It asks for help.
Okay, awesome. I'll share that on the Paranormal XL page if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Say as a case, let's say like a residential case where somebody has gotten a hold of you guys. Hey, we're having this. You go and investigate. Now, have you guys ever been stumped by something?
Not really. If it's something major and I'm not sure what's going on, I have mediums that are friends of mine that I can turn to that will help me with the cases and help take care of it or make the home feel more better.
Okay, so. Yeah. I was going to ask about if you had a medium on your team.
I do have a medium on my team, but I also have other friends who are stronger mediums that can help with that. Yeah.
That's great. My stepmom is a medium, and she's actually the one that does the podcast with me.
Oh, okay.
So that's something that we have. We split ours kind of like there is 8 of us. Half of us are on the science side, the other half are on the spiritual side. So it kind of sometimes can get heated, but it's a good heated because we're all kind of listening to each other type of thing. So that's awesome that you have a medium right there on your team for sure.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favorite case or least favorite case?
I really don't have like a favorite case or least favorite case.
You got one that like sticks out?
Not really. Like I said, out of all the places I've ever investigated, from businesses to houses, I would say Waverly Hills is right there at the top.
That's awesome.
Which I'm going to return back to Waverly in August.
Okay.
So I'm going to return back to those walls and face that building again.
Nice. Well, that'll be exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say on average, what would you say like the length of an investigation is from like start to finish?
It could vary.
Okay.
It can go from, you start at 8, you can go until about 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning. It's just vary on the activity because
which makes sense.
Yeah, which people don't realize is activity, is hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
You could arrive and you can get activity right off the freaking bat.
Right.
And then it could go dead for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and pick up again. It's the same way with my haunted items. Some of these haunted items, they're residual energy. Some of them are intelligent. Mm-hmm. It's based on activity on when they want to be active.
Right.
It basically.
Okay.
But I've captured some really good evidence from these items.
Well, I'm excited to talk. I have a couple questions on those after the investigation questions, because I've been kind of excited about that because we did do an episode on haunted items. We called it Oppression or Possession, and that was really cool. I learned a lot doing that, so it was really neat to know that you had haunted items and whatnot. Because I didn't realize that people actually got on and sold them on eBay and whatnot. I got all caught up in there one night, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought it was kind of neat. Like, I don't know, some of the stuff that's on there, you really can buy anything online.
Yeah, you can. You can. There's no joke.
in your opinion, what's the best piece of equipment that you or your team uses? You don't got to share all your secrets, but.
Oh, no, that's fine. Right now, I would have to say the SLS camera.
Okay. I was hoping you'd say that.
Reason being is I use them when I investigate my haunted items.
All right.
I can tell you, I just posted, you probably seen the video I posted 3 days ago. Yes. I captured 4 figures. 4 figures pop up on my SLS.
Mm-hmm.
4. And they were all from my haunted items.
Oh, that is awesome.
Whatever spirits were attached to these items, they sometimes will manifest.
Oh, correct. Right.
You know, I've also had my garage light. It's motion censored. I've had it come on by itself.
Right.
And I've captured it because I have an S camera that is 24/7 running.
Okay.
In here.
I was gonna ask that if you did have that, so you can catch anything and everything that is going on with that stuff.
Yep. I got it running 24/7, and it captures whatever movement in here. Devices going off, anything in here that's going to, alarm. It will ding my phone. It will alarm me on my phone right away. Motion, person, anything.
Wow. Now, how does your family like that stuff?
My mom, she really don't care.
Okay.
My wife, she finds it fascinating.
Okay.
But, she's just like, whatever. And my boys, they don't really know, really tell a difference. There are moments where me and my wife actually question each other because last week my oldest son said to put all the dolls out in the garage. Why would he say something like that?
Right, out of nowhere.
Yeah. And me and my wife was talking about that. That is just kind of strange. Like, why would he say that just out the blue?
Right. Huh.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, let's say, well, since I have a new crew, is there any paranormal activity you would say, like, stay away from? Like, if we were to notice something odd or off?
I would say, if you go into a residential home and you find if someone's getting scratched, you smell anything funky or anything, get out. Because it's very demonic. Get out. If you know a priest or a medium, or I'm just saying, if you know someone who can go in there and cleanse the home,
right?
Do that. It's better to keep you guys safe than try to risk pushing to figure out what it is because it can harm you more.
Right.
So.
All right. Good advice. Do you have any other advice for like a new crew, or if somebody is thinking about starting something like this up?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to jump into this field, only thing I can say is keep your head up. You will be made fun of about your evidence. You will be attacked. You will be, like I tell everyone who wants to join. Everyone, loves the paranormal. Mm-hmm. There's people that's had experiences. I'm actually one of the investigators that's never had an experience but has jumped in the field.
Okay. Yeah, that was one of my questions, too. I was going to ask.
I've never had an experience.
Okay.
The TV shows and my interest got me into it. But for anyone who wants to jump in this field, you've got to keep your head held high because this field is a gang warfare. You will be attacked. You will be made fun of. Your evidence will get attacked. People will sit there and tell you, "Oh, that's dust. Ain't an orb. That's not EVP. That's you."
You see and hear that all day long in this community. Yeah. You really do.
Yeah.
I know you're not lying.
Yeah. I've come to learn this. It's what you believe, and it's what your followers, your true followers or fans believe for your team. That's all that matters. You will have your personal life attacked too. Trust me, I've had it done.
I can imagine.
You gotta hold your head up high. I'm serious. There's times where I've come stressed out and I want to walk away and I didn't. I've had people in this field that had my back and told me, Don't let it get to you. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. You just can't. They'll eventually lose interest.
Haters are gonna hate.
Exactly.
And that comes down to no matter what you're doing, essentially.
Exactly. The more successful you are, the more hate you're going to get, and you've got to be prepared for that. Right. I learned that. So.
Well, thank you. That's good advice.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about your haunted items.
I don't care. We can talk about them. Part of the field I love.
Where did you inquire those items?
I have inquired my haunted items from Haunted Crap. Okay. It's actually a team. Well, it's a team. I forgot the name of their team. But I inquired them from that team who you can look up on Facebook called Haunted Crap. They sell haunted items. Their items are legitimately haunted.
Okay.
And that's where I inquire all my haunted items. I don't trust eBay.
Okay.
You have to watch.
Understandable.
You have to watch what you buy off eBay.
Mm-hmm.
I actually acquired my first haunted item off eBay.
Okay.
The person that I inquired it from, I messaged and I said, well, what's attached to this dowel? What's going on? What's attached to this dowel? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Right. So I did an investigation. Again, this video is on my YouTube channel. I did an investigation. I did one, and I got to say my name, and it said my youngest son's name over the spirit box. I was like, all right, cool, whatever, no big deal. Did a second investigation. I asked it to turn my flashlight on because it actually made it flash.
Okay.
Well, I asked it to turn it on again, and it slammed my back door at the time of the residence where I was staying, slammed my back door very violently. You can hear the slam in the video. You can hear it clear as day. Now, you can hear me say, what the F was that? And then you hear a male voice come across the spirit box and goes, that's me.
Wow.
So the spirit owned up to slamming the door.
Right.
So,
oh my gosh.
So what I did, and then come to find out it had a demonic attachment, so I got rid of it. I buried it underground in a mirror box, and that's where it sits. The funny part is it sits in my in-laws' backyard because they got big acre of land.
Okay.
So it's in there deep underground. How I know it's okay? To this day, it's been buried for almost 2 years. 3 years. To this day, they have not experienced any kind of paranormal activity.
Okay.
So, but it's also had black salt and holy water in the box.
Okay.
So, and then I had a Catholic priest come in, bless my home, and all that.
Right.
So
took all the correct steps.
Yep.
Okay.
I won't let demonic stuff around my children.
Oh no. And you don't want it around yourself either. I mean,
no.
Bad stuff.
Look at Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Exactly.
They had it around their daughter. So.
Mm-hmm. Scary stuff. What's your favorite piece that you have gotten?
I would have to say Corinne is my favorite dowel. I will, if you want, I can show you Corinne.
Yeah. Okay. I do want to see.
Okay. I'll flip the camera.
Okay.
Corinne is right here. She's very active. She's a teenage girl who's attached to the item.
Beautiful doll.
She will light up the EMF. She will speak on EVP over the spirit box quite well.
Okay.
She's clear. She can speak very clearly.
Nice. And how long have you had her?
I've had her for almost 2 years.
Okay.
This mirror is haunted by a female who's in her late 30s.
Okay.
As you can see, it cannot focus properly.
Right.
If you see, the camera's having a hard
time. It goes.
Look at that. It has not spiked until I got in front of it. Look at that.
That was neat.
And I got goosebumps. Can you make that light up again? Make that light up. You light up the K2 again? Give me a sign you're here. That was crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. The activity can hit or miss.
Right.
I was not expecting that to happen.
Oh, that is neat.
Yep. Is the female that's attached to this mirror here? Can you light up the K2 meter? Light it up again. Oh my God. There you go.
That is so cool.
First time. There you go. Paranormal activity. First hand on your show. First interview, and you got paranormal activity.
I know, right? That is awesome. Have you ever gotten her name or anything like that?
No. I had Adam come and do a reading on it.
Okay.
Adam is a well-known medium. I don't know. You may have heard of him. He's from Perrysburg, but he also has a team that runs investigations out of the old mill.
Okay.
In Dundee. Adam's a well-known medium. Good friend of mine. Okay. He came over. He loves coming over once in a while, and touching base with haunted objects because he's fascinated by them.
For sure.
He actually touched this mirror, and he was holding it, and he said that.
Well, there she is again.
And said that it was attached by it's attached by a older female in her late 30s.
Okay.
He said he doesn't know if she had 2 kids or 3. But yeah.
Cool. That is super cool.
Amazing, huh?
Yes.
There you go. Now you got something to show.
I know, right? That's awesome.
Yep. Oh, I got one more. I got a couple more I want to show off.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, who else I want to show off? I had these Amish couple right here.
Okay.
The male's named Levi. The female, I think, was his wife or sister.
Okay.
Not sure. A couple mediums said they were married and died in a horse buggy accident. Again, you can tell they must be active because it can't focus. As you can tell, It's not focusing correctly.
It is not.
Yeah. So there's something going on where it's not focusing correctly. But that's Levi and his sister or wife. That's Billy. That's a 6-year-old boy.
Oh, okay. Now is he
attached to that?
A happy spirit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's happy-go-lucky. Yeah. He likes playing with the ball. Adam again said that he likes playing with the ball and he's just a typical boy.
Okay.
And then another favorite piece is my doctor's bag. Dr. Gutman, who is very active. When he wants to be, he can pop up on SLS, which you've seen. As you've seen a couple days ago, he popped up by his bag.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. He's known to pop up next to his bag. He's known to set off ghost meters and K2s inside the bag. He's known to also set up the ghost meter if he wanted to by the handles of the bag. But he's a very active doctor. He was a Jewish doctor.
Okay. How neat.
That's the first time. That's been a while since that mirror's lit up, to be honest.
I know, that was super cool.
Yeah. I have like 2 hand mirrors.
Okay.
And that big mirror so far.
What's your thought on mirrors and portals? Like a lot of the people that I come into contact with, or even the mediums, they feel that mirrors, or not all mirrors, but some mirrors are portals. What's your thought on that, or have you heard that before?
I've heard that before. The mirror that I got when I bought the mirror from Haunted Crap, the person who heads up their haunted items that sells it, because their money that they make off their items go back into the team to help.
Okay, yeah.
To help the people.
Sure.
Bring over, priests and stuff to help bless homes and stuff. They don't make a profit off it. It helps the team help the families who need help.
Oh, for sure.
Now, how do I feel about he said that mirror's a portal.
Okay.
It's hard to say if it is or not. I haven't had like a lot of activity to state that it is a portal.
Okay.
But with that mirror, it's really hard to say. I mean, I've never had anything. I've never like really take a mirror and like look into it. You know what I mean by what's it called? Scrying? The technical term?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, where you steer into or steer. Yeah, stare into it. Sorry.
No,
I apologize. Look into it, and you just lose all of reality
focus,
and you
else,
focus,
yeah,
in that mirror.
Yeah, I've always thought that was, I don't want to say strange because clearly I believe in the paranormal. I guess I never thought of mirrors being portals, but now being around spiritual people a lot more than what I have been in my past, that gets brought up a lot.
Yeah.
And it is kind of cool to think about. I'm not going to say yes or no. I mean, that's why we do this. But, you know, I don't know. I was kind of curious what your thoughts on that would be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that mirrors aren't portals. I mean, you know, I can tell you the mirror that's in Zach's museum, the Bela Lugosi mirror, that is a pretty active mirror.
Right. I so want to go to that museum.
I know. Me and my wife are talking about going soon here.
Yes. That would be exciting.
Yeah.
So my question was about your paranormal activities since having the items, but I guess that's pretty much what we just talked about, and then making that your SLS camera, blah, 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 go off. It's like, as you do have the paranormal activity there. Now, you don't like, let's say, hear a noise in the middle of the night and then they're moved around or anything.
I really haven't like captured like things moving. I've captured, sometimes I'll go over my Nest camera to see if any devices have gone off, or if there's been any light anomalies or anything like that that's floating around in the garage. But, other than that, I don't really, nothing really, really stands out where it just causes paranormal activity.
Right.
But, nothing really fascinating.
Right.
Yeah. I'm actually going to get a new haunted. I'm actually getting 3 new haunted items coming. One of them is a doll that has a female attached to it that likes to pinch and pull hair. Supposedly the spirit don't like to be bothered. The more you push her, the more she's active. So I'm going to be pushing her on a live investigation to see what she will do to me.
Right.
The other thing I'm getting is a 1920 wheelchair.
Okay.
This wheelchair is haunted with the residual energy. It was in a war hospital.
Okay.
It has a big time heat signature and it has a lot of EMF. I'm actually looking forward to using the SLS with that.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
And the other thing I'm getting is a rocking chair, or not a rocking chair, a rocking horse. This is haunted by a boy. This boy's very active, causes shadows, causes the rocking horse to move on its own, and causes SLS evidence. So
sweet.
So
yeah, that would be neat to see.
So everyone, tune in because I never know what I'm going to experience when I'm investigating these things.
Oh, for sure.
Every new item has its own energy, and that energy can create things that I have not experienced yet. So
that is awesome. Yeah, we'll for sure put the your YouTube channel link on the Paranormal XL Facebook page so our listeners can have easy access to it and kind of go back to what we were talking about so they can see.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love doing live investigations. it's cool for people to watch firsthand when it happens.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's easier. Well, I want to say easier, but easier for the viewer to be like, okay, they're not messing around. They didn't alter this. They didn't, they're seeing the raw footage.
Yeah.
So for sure. Now, where do you only stay around your area, or have you guys traveled, let's say, past 100 miles to go do an investigation?
I've traveled up to Luna Pier, Michigan. I've traveled down to almost down to Mansfield, Ohio.
Okay.
So,
a little bit here and there.
If I had the time.
Oh, I know. Comes down to the time. Because we still got bills to pay and work to go to.
Yep, time, money, gas, that's all it comes down to.
Yep. So I do know you are a busy man. You have an investigation to go to tonight and then another interview.
Yep.
All right. So we will cut this off, but it was very nice talking to you, and thank you for letting me ask you questions. I appreciate it. And the advice, it's very good advice.
Yeah.
And
you got to see the mirror be active.
Yeah, that was really awesome. I will put that on the Facebook page if you don't mind.
No, you're more than happy to. I have no problem with that.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, I will let you go then. And I'll reach out to you, or you reach out to me again sometime. I'd love to have you on again.
Okay.
With your new items or whatnot when you get those. Okay. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the rocking horse.
The rocking horse is that's going to be really impressive if I capture it.
I think so too. Yeah. Well, you got to figure too. It's a rocking horse. If the entity's there, it's not. I mean, it'll take the energy to do it, but
it's not just that. It's also a trigger object to the rest of the children that I have that are attached to my items.
That's true. Yes.
So either way, it's going to get played with.
Right. Yeah. That's going to be awesome.
Either way.
Awesome. Yes.
I'm just looking forward to investigating this down, getting probably by Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay. Awesome.
Because I'm going to push this spirit to the limit. Because I want to see if it really pulls my hair or pinches me.
Right.
I've had experiences with my items.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you when I was holding my Amish couple, one time I was live holding my Amish couple, I started developing a headache.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I can say I'm sensitive to the paranormal, but I'm not like an empath or a medium. I'm sensitive, but I'm not empath or medium. I can go into places where I'll start to get an instant headache right away. There's something in there trying to, communicate, or there's something in there trying.
Letting you know that they're there, and not in a very nice way.
So, I've held these items. I can tell you when I first got Sam and Sarah, I was holding Sarah, and then all of a sudden I started getting a really bad headache or really bad head pain in the back of my head right here.
Okay.
Like right here. As soon as I put her down, it went away. It was really weird.
Interesting. That is weird.
It was really weird. I've had experiences with these items. These, people don't believe haunted items. Well, if you go to a thrift store, antique store, you buy something that you think is cool or a Dow, and you take it home, and you never had paranormal activity in your house before, and all of a sudden you start seeing things move around, doors being slammed shut, knocking on your walls, then you better look towards the item you bought, because people need to realize spirits attach themselves to things.
Yes.
Dowels, shovels, rings, necklaces.
Yes. Anything that could have been important to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
A house. Whatever, it just means that, see, right now I'm getting goosebumps. I wonder if there's something near me. That's really weird. But, seriously, I am, from head to toe. I'm getting goosebumps. And it is freaking warm as hell in this garage. Sorry for my language.
No, you are fine.
Okay.
It's
I'm
hot.
getting goosebumps. I'm not joking.
You got an EMF reader around you?
No.
No.
I've actually got 90% of my stuff packed away for tonight's investigation.
Makes sense.
But it's okay. It's okay. But, people don't realize that. Spirits do attach themselves to objects. And it could be residual. It could be full-blown intelligent. And it can be negative, And,
oh, yes. As I dug into that when we did our episode on that, and even talking to the guys like at work and stuff. Well, like you said before, people are very negative about paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they gave me a run for my money.
Oh, I bet they did. And
I'm like, I'm not saying yes or no, but you're just sitting here telling me no when you don't have proof either.
Yeah.
So, quiet.
Exactly. I proved number of times my objects are haunted. Number of times. And you witnessed it firsthand.
Yes, that was super, super cool. I'm excited to go back and...
But,
yes.
We are taking haunted items if anybody thinks they have one. They can reach out to us. They can donate it to us. We are taking them. Negative or positive. If it's real bad, then I can get a medium to just cleanse it.
Right.
No big deal.
So they would find you under Toledo Spirit Hunters Facebook page. Do you have an email or anything that you'd like to say, or?
They can email us at Toledo Spirit Hunters at yahoo.com.
Okay.
Our website address is actually on our page.
Okay, so you can just link it right to there.
Yep,
okay.
It's right on our page. So,
right.
But, yeah.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. And happy hunting and good luck and be safe.
Thanks.
This